I can't stand Vertigo. It's a bad movie. Other than the fact that people just ignore how horribly bad Jamie Stewart is in the movie, the fact he looks like Robert Young, all right, is Marcus Welby, all right, playing that character, the fact that even Kim Novak hated her performance in the film, and it's just boring 50s melodrama stretched out. But it's also a movie that people don't call bullshit on. You know, when people says, oh, it's great, people just nod and say, oh, it's great. Now, look, I will give you, I have not seen Vertigo since the big Universal re-release of it in the 80s. 83, yeah. So, okay, so I might change my mind on it. I haven't watched it because I really don't think I will, but I think I will coming up just so I can feel secure about this. I do remember it sitting comfortably in the type of stuff in the 50s Hollywood cinema I abhorred. Yeah, the more detail you get, the more it's turning me off.
Not The Eclipse, The Night, no.
No, they're fucking boring, you know?
I don't really care for Natural Born Killers. I don't really recognize it as what I wrote. But I was mad at Oliver Stone at the time, you know, because I was coming from a righteous indignation point of view of like, you can't monkey around with my stuff. Now maybe that's standard operating procedure here in Hollywood with a screenwriter, but that don't play with me. All right. Now, having said that, I said the things that I said about it, and we had a little feud about it for a little bit during the course of the movie. But it was funny. I flipped it on TV the other day, and I was watching it, and I was like, well, this is Natural Born Killers now. It doesn't matter what I wrote or whatever. This is now the movie. So it is a mute point.
Yeah. You walked out of Natural Born Killers. You wrote Natural Born Killers, but you
didn't like what he did with it?
Oliver Stone directed it. Did you hate what Oliver Stone did with your movie?
Well, I've never seen it from beginning to end.
Why?
Oh, well, because he rewrote the script and like this, you just can't do that to me. I got really
you got upset.
off. Yeah, I got
and you had no idea
off.
till you went to the screening of it.
Well, no. I knew. All right, I didn't go to a screening. The thing about it was I said, I'm never going to see this damn thing. I'm not going to see it. And then I was hanging out with Juliette Lewis, and we decided, let's go see it.
Right.
You know, and I don't think she had seen it, actually. So we just went to the movie theaters and paid to see it. And the reason you know about it is because we're watching the movie. We're 20 minutes into it. I'm getting pissed off. And she goes, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Really? She got
and then people
pissed
heard it. And I got pissed off. And then she all of us, but I was prepared to watch it. And she was like, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Oh, it came out in 94. It came out the same year as Pulp Fiction. No, not at all. I mean, not that I've seen it all from beginning to end. Well, and also one of the things, I'm not trying to pump myself up, but one of the things about that script in particular was, I was trying to make it on the page. And so when you read it, you saw the movie.
Yes, man.
And it was like, why didn't he do at least half of that? It was like done for him. No. You know, there was that whole moment where in fact, it was funny. I didn't see this, but I was like the friends of mine at the video store, you know, they'd read the script for 2 years before it was ever made. And then, and then they're like, oh my God, Quentin, there's this whole scene in the movie where Mickey is fucking Mallory, and then he like looks at a female victim who's tied up in the corner, and he starts fantasizing about her, and they go, Mickey would never do that. Right. Mallory would never cheat. Mickey would. I mean, the point of the thing is they unnaturally live for each other at the expense of everybody else on the planet Earth.
But that's presumably not why you had a punch-up with Don Murphy, the producer.
No, it had nothing. Oh no, that had nothing to do with.
Well, it wasn't you getting your revenge? For
No. That had nothing to do with Natural Born Killers. That had to do with the fact that this guy's been stalking me for 3 years, and finally I actually bumped into him.
Ah.
Yeah, but
who won the fight?
Oh, it wasn't even a fight. It was an ass whoop. All right. Yeah.
I liked it when it came out because I really, really, really wanted to like it. Because also I was a big fan of the screenwriter, L.M. Kit Carson.
L.M. Kit Carson, sure.
And I really wanted to see Tobe Hooper do something really good. I mean, look, I don't like it. I think it's silly. I mean, the only part about it I really like is that one scene with Chop Top talking as he's lighting
burning parts of his scalp.
No, that's a really creepy. But I never need to see it again. I mean, you know, I saw it twice at the theaters, and I was like, second time I was like, nah. Look, we all acted like we liked it more than we did, but I was a little. I like Krista Skull more than the Sean Connery.
Yeah, I do.
I don't like the Sean Connery. I don't like the Sean Connery one at all.
Now we're not on the same page.
Okay.
Crusade's my favorite one.
Interesting.
That's such a boring
I love The Last
It's
Crusade.
boring.
Yeah,
It's
it really
boring.
is.
And he's not an interesting character. The joke is made immediately. It's like, stop if my mom will shoot.
I get it.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Movies that I'm politically 100% against, so I don't even know how I ended up even seeing the sequel. But I never saw the first Return of the Living Dead movie, and I never saw Return of the Living Dead 2. Because I don't like Dan O'Bannon. And I thought it was sacrilege that, he's trying to jump on the bandwagon the same year that Romero is doing Day of the Dead, and the whole idea of the zombies only eat brains, well, that's just that's just stupid and ridiculous. So I boycotted that movie. I never wanted to see it, and I still haven't seen it to this day. And I'm totally happy not having seen Return of the Living Dead.
I feel like a prisoner, captured by your eyes.
Hair, all right, which I saw at the Cinema Dome when it came out. I think Hair is kind of a travesty now, but people loved it when it came out.
I know.
I loved it back then. I cried to Let the Sun Shine with at Burger's grave and everything. And I remember Roger Ebert picked it as his favorite movie of the year. Now I think it's lame.
I agree with you.
Very lame. Yeah. Well, a lot of things. A lot of it doesn't work. Now remember the 360 of Ren Wood singing Aquarius being great. He doesn't really let the shot really develop the way it needs to develop. All of his movies that try to deal with Americana all fall on their face. Hair especially. But there's a reason, but there's also a real reason why it doesn't work. To me, he kind of sabotaged Hair so they don't even make Hair. Not the actor's fault. And part of the big reason why it doesn't work is, and he gives a good performance in the movie, it's the casting of John Savage as Claude. By casting John Savage as Claude, he can't do the songs. That's not what he's there for. He cast a non-singer, and so they just give Berger all the songs. They cut out his character. He even monologue-y songs that Claude has, they give to Berger. And it just throws it completely off. The character of Claude needs to be as important a character as Berger. Well, Claude has as many songs as Berger has in the movie. Claude is supposed to have as many songs as Berger, and Berger is, it's supposed to be a double act, an equal act. Now Berger has Claude's song. He has Berger songs, and he has Claude songs. They pretty much neuter Claude to a non-character who only has authenticity going for him because he does look a little Oklahoma-ish. If the guy was really a cowboy, it would be different as opposed to a New York actor like John Savage obviously is. It would be different. So they neuter Claude and they make Berger way too big. Berger always had the Fonzie, the hippie Fonzie kind of aspect. That's his character. But he needs a strong co-lead. I think Milos Forman is not that great of a caster. I have an interesting relationship with this movie. All right, because I think the first reel of the movie is the worst mixed reel in the history of Hollywood cinema.
Okay,
it's so badly. There's a level of incompetence to the mix that Hollywood never really goes below. Hollywood maybe doesn't reach its heights every single solitary time, but it doesn't reach the lows. There is a strong level of mediocrity that it never goes further down.
Okay.
All right. It's terrible. He's a fucking pothead who doesn't know any fucking better. He thinks it sounds good. Yeah. A lot of people think that Warren Beatty actually was kind of the co-director on that movie. I asked Warren Beatty about that once, and he goes, "Well, you don't think that pothead could have got that performance out of Julie Christie, do you?" No, that's fucking no, you probably couldn't. Well, say no more. And Warren Beatty is fantastic in it, and it's obvious Warren Beatty's directing himself. He's not listening to Allman. All right. But here's an interesting thing about it. So, I tried to watch the movie like twice on VHS on the big green Warner box, and it's just like it's so ugly. I just wasn't into it. The sound was just awful, and it transferred so terribly to VHS. I can't even tell you.
Yeah, I'm sure
it was a mess.
And I was like, ugh, this movie's terrible. All right. And so I tried 2 different times to watch it. Fuck this movie.